boats and hoes. Here we go. Freedom Fighters, welcome back to part 2 of my travel segment. We got a lot going on this one. We're going fishing. I visited a popular gun store, a coin shop, went and got some great food. Always going out getting some good food. Visited the Daytona racetrack, visited the beach, and then we head our way out of Florida and start our travels up north. So buckle up. Here we are starting to get ready for our day out on the boat to do some fishing, doing the final preparations before we head out. Saw some really cool islands on the way. At this point, we were pretty far out, and if you look closely enough, you can see Miami in the horizon. got to this one section where the water was like crystal clear. We ended up going right up against this island, and it was full of life. You know, we saw a shark go by, but I didn't get that on film. I also saw a manatee and a sea turtle later that day too, but I didn't get that either. This was my first attempt at trying this waterproof case I got for my phone to take underwater videos, but it cut off early, so I didn't get much footage. And here we are headed back to the marina. We did catch a fish, but I'm not going to post that in this video. I know the tube sometimes has restrictions with all that, so maybe I'll post that in something separate. Got back in town and I stopped off at the Miami Guns and Range. Tell me this place doesn't look like ammunition from Grand Theft Auto. They had a pretty good variety of stuff and decent prices here. I stopped off at this fruit market and they had a farm attached to it out back. Had a lot of cool animals and stuff.
Yeah.
This is where we start our journey northward. And one of the stops on the way was to the Coin Guy's coin shop. The Florida weather kicked in, got here to the famous Coin Guy shop. Let's go check it out. Here's a quick rundown of his inventory. This guy does a lot of videos on a guy's channel called Spectacular. I recommend you check him out. He was talking to me about this golden shad hippopotamus coin that he bought that came through the door the other day. So depending on when I upload this, I might be the first person to unveil it. The expensive case here. The dream case. Sort of. And I'm going to be the first one to show this hippopotamus coin here.
Okay.
Sure, I'll see it pop on Speg's video if he's coming tomorrow. I mean, gold's been hot, right?
Gold, well, you know, circumstances.
And just like that, we were back on the road. These highway bridges seem to amaze me, and it seems like they just got higher and higher. In certain areas we were in, they were even getting ready to build another level on top of these bridges. Here we are pulling up to the famous Daytona International Speedway, home of the Daytona 500. If you listen closely, you can actually hear a car doing a test run on the track. Well, the beach is right there, so we decided to check that out. And you can actually ride your vehicles up on the beach. And just like that, our Florida trip was over and we were headed into the Carolinas. I usually stop at Schuler's for barbecue, but they were closed, so we tried out this Holt Bros barbecue. The food has arrived, and this is what it was looking like. They weren't bad, but they were no Schuler's. I'd give them a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. The ribs were really good, though. I'd give those a 9 out of 10. And the weather continued. The weather is following us. South of the border is always a fun stop, but it was getting late and still raining pretty hard, so we just passed by. But we did have to stop and fuel up, so I checked out one of these Buc-ee's. I usually like stopping at Wawa. You know, I like the Wawas and Sheets. But I mean, this place is like the ultimate stop. It's a huge grocery store. You know, it's got your essentials. And then you have warm food, prepped meals, a gift shop, pretty much everything you need. Well, that's where I'm going to leave off. Stay tuned for the next one. And as always, stay wild and free. Freedom Fighters out.